Okay, that will just have to do for now. So this is my, oh, you can see weird stuff in the background, like a toilet roll and my headband. Oh, this is annoying. This is uni. It's uni.
It is. I think you should be honest.
Yeah.
Just be like, look, I wear devil horns when I do my makeup.
Yeah, because they don't leave a kink in your hair.
I have a toilet roll like everywhere. Just puppy.
Everyday makeup routine. Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine. I haven't done one in a long time, but I always wear the same makeup anyway, but there's just a few products that I switched out, and rather than going for like a more matte complexion, I've been going for more of a dewy one, just because I feel like my face just feels so flat, and at the end of the day I look at my skin and I'm just like, ew, that's disgusting. I don't like that look anymore, and it's just put me off for the rest of my life. And then I was looking through my other videos and my skin was just so dewy and glowy during the summer months, and it was all because of one product. So I've been going back to it, even though it is a bit dark for me because I'm not fake tanned and it's not summer. This is the Estee Lauder EE cream, and I'll be mixing it with the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric because it's like one of my lighter foundations. You found the fly? Where? Haha. Good luck, you'll do fine. When are you coming back?
I'm gonna come back from it.
Okay, just gonna be prepping my skin with some Piz, I still can't pronounce this for the life of me, Buin 50 SPF sun cream, because this is what gives my skin the dewy sheen and it protects your skin for the rest of the day. Can you see like the sheen that it gives to the skin? It's just very glowy. I then do my eyebrows, which I don't know, I kind of switch up the products. I either use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ash Brown, or I use the Rimmel eyebrow pencil in the shade Dark Brown, not black brown anymore, just because I had my hair dyed in a dark brown colour. The Dark Brown eyebrow pencil by Rimmel. So, hope you have been enjoying the vlogs. I have like edited loads, and it just took me ages going through all of the footage. My eyebrow hairs have gone like a bit unruly and they've grown quite a bit. I bleached the facial hair, and then like from here, like there, I waxed the hair just because it makes it easier to maintain and like stuff. Anyway, that side I need to do my eyebrows. I trim them and then I pluck the hairs underneath, and then when I do wax, I wax up here just to get rid of the hair there. But yeah, okay, just taking the eyebrow pencil, and then I start off with this brow, and you guys know the drill, it's just like outlining everything. It's so weird because I bought a new vanity mirror because I haven't had one. That's why I haven't been filming like makeup videos. So like it's so weird seeing it in like two different like angles as well, because normally at home I'd have you on a tripod and me using like something from a compact mirror, but here I have the desk right in front of a window, so it's like perfect. But I spent like 10 minutes in TK Maxx picking a mirror because they have so many different ones, and like one of them, like some of them are like encrusted with like diamondy bits, and then some of them are just like plain, and then some of them just have like a stand where they're just like tilted like that. And yeah, I do have a tattoo. And then sometimes, you know, I just like to use my fingers just to rub the lines. I've got a new makeup like storage system. I don't know how I feel about it though. I might get new like cup holders, because there's some in TK Maxx that really go nicely with the mirrored vanity tray. So I might get those depending on how much they are. But I hope you're all doing well, and that if you go to uni you're all like happy in your course, or if you're not, you're just making the most out of it, or you've dropped out and you're more happy now. It just depends on every different situation. Not everyone can be happy, because like no one's done this before. Like unless you have, then you don't know the real experience until you get here for like a couple of months, and then you start seeing what everything is like. And then like as you live with people as well, you start to like understand people more and like get to know different people, and then you start to recognize different habits and stuff. So one of the newer products I've been using through my eyebrows is this Kiko Smart Eyeshadow in the shade, I don't know, I actually don't know, but it's in this like dark brown colour, like so. If I can find it, I will leave a link to it down below. Don't know if you want to use it, but they're really highly pigmented. I just use an angled brush to fill in the gaps really. So next week I have an assignment due in consisting of 2,500 words for a report for my module design thinking. I didn't think that design thinking would be what we're doing right now. I thought it would be something different, but yeah, like I don't know guys, read the handbooks of stuff, get the real feel for it through them, ask different students, but sometimes you end up in a module like mine where it's completely new and they haven't done it before, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck am I doing? And the fire alarm will go off at some point because it's Tuesday and they always test it in our block on Tuesday. And then I'll set them in place with Collection Colour Lash mascaras. They're just the best, and I'll use a clear one and the shade brown. And then like loads of customers always ask me, oh, how'd you get your eyebrows so bushy, or I love your eyebrows. I always say like I use mascara through them rather than like a actual brow setter. Mascara realistically beefs up your eyelashes and gives them volume, so why not just use some mascara through your eyebrows? Like if you zigzag the motion, then you'll get more volume in the hairs and they'll look meatier. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is my eyebrow. I could have done a whole separate routine because this thing has lasted 9 minutes. I'm getting quite cold now, so I'm going to close the window. I don't know, I'm just going in and out of temperatures. Like 1 minute I'm cold, 1 minute I'm warm. And I've got like 7 minutes of footage left that I can fit onto this SD card. So once my eyebrows are done, I will just thread any hairs that have like regrown on my upper lip. That's what I do on a day-to-day basis because new hairs pop up every day because I'm a hairy gal. Now onto the base. Antibacterialise my hand again and blow my nose again because my nose won't stop running. And if you're a student and you haven't got tons of money to keep on buying facial tissue, just use Bobbi oil because that's the same job, you know. Now I'm going to be taking the Estee Lauder EE cream in the shade medium. As you can tell, it's quite dark, but it just gives you such a luminous finish on the skin. And then I've been taking the Power Fabric in shade 4.5 and 2 pumps of that and mixing it together. This gives you like a matte finish and this one gives you like an overly dewy finish. So I just mix the two together, and because we have that layer of sun cream on, it will just make my skin even more glowy. So the mixture of the two just give me the shade for my face. Because of the tattoo, I haven't been able to fake tan until it fully heals, because you don't want the pigments to get like mixed together and then take on the wrong colour, and yeah. And then I'm just using my fingers, like really rub your hands together, get them warm, and then just massage it into your skin. Because I don't want to go for like full coverage anymore either. And then I just felt like I was being like, I just looked really fake. And then for like the harder to reach areas, I will get a sponge and smooth everything around. I don't dampen my sponges. I like the way they work when they're dry. And you see this annoying guy. He's not going, he's staying. He's so annoying. Okay, got a 32GB in now. Had the 16GB in, that's why we ran out so quickly. Now taking... what do I do next? I do concealer next. So, Luminous Dewy Glow Base. Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline in the shade Nude. Now this is basically the same colour as everything else on my skin, so it's not like lighter. taking that on the nose, under the eyes, on the chin, and then taking the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in the shade Fair 1 under the eyes, like basically all the same places again, but I find that it makes it a bit more natural if I mix both of them together, because the Fair just looks a bit too light. And then I'll be taking the shorter side of the sponge and just blending that in. But sometimes I do want to do like full glam makeup. I don't know, it just depends on my mood and what I've seen throughout the weeks. Like sometimes if I see loads of people like full on faces, I'm like, I feel a bit like pressured to do so, and I don't know why, because you shouldn't feel like that. You should just feel like you and do you. But I guess sometimes you just don't feel comfortable in your own skin, and that's why I try and do like a bit more toned down makeup as well, just so I can feel comfortable but like it's a bit more me. Loose powder at the moment, I've got the Primark banana powder in one of my pots because it's easier to use in one of these. So taking just like a brush like that, like a nice small fluffy brush, taking a light layer and just setting my under eyes and then setting my nose as well on my eyelids. Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Espresso into the cheekbones, on the forehead, and that's about it. Then I'm going to be taking this wedge sponge, and you guys know the drill with this, it's down the nose. So we bake on the nose because that's where I get the oiliest, and it just gives me a guideline to how I can contour it. Some days it works better than others. Some days my nose looks like overly contoured, and then some days my nose doesn't look contoured enough. It just depends on the makeup day. Some days you're having a good makeup day, some days you're having a crap day. What am I doing now? I'm gonna blend this all out using my Chanel SOLEIL Tan de Chanel bronzer. I'm using just a domed buffing brush. And I just pat rather than rub. There we go, got my summer glow. I'm going to be taking this Magic Mosaic multicoloured custom face powder in the shade beige, warm beige, Physicians Formula powder. Taking it on my Wilko powder brush, swirling everything together and then setting the rest of my face. Now this, because it has like that shade there, which has like not glitter in it but shimmer, like it keeps everything like not going too matte, but we'll use water to spray our face anyway. Kiko 208 water eyeshadow, taking that on my Real Techniques contour brush. Then for contour, I've been using this e.l.f. palette and just taking the two matte shades in the corner on a little brush like this. Just where you want to dig it in. I'll just take it under my nose like that. Now the bronzer I've been using is the DIOR one in the shade 35. This Real Techniques blusher brush is really good for bronzer. And then just under my chin a little bit. Yes, gotta get that bronzy skin, even though not in the summer yet. Now I'm gonna contour my nose using so many different products in this video, guys, sorry. This is the H&M bronzer in Sheer Tan on this little guy. This guy is amazing for nose contour because he's slightly tapered at the bottom and then he flares out a little bit and it just scoops everything. So if I move a little bit closer in, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I just like tap, take a bit off, and then I start from the eyebrow going downwards. So like the baking lines just give me a guideline of where I just need to go. If I had Hoola bronzer, that's all I'd use on my nose, but I don't have that anymore because it's smashed into a bajillion pieces. The Revolution Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Flawless Matte Palette, and I'll take that shade and I'll mix them both together, and then we'll go in even further to like give it more depth and shadow, because that shade a minute ago was just like to help everything like melt in together. Take this brush and just flick off the bake. Tip. Then bridge. Pull it. Well, Cupid bow. Then we are nearly done. We're taking part of the Gold Rush Pigments by Primark. Now this lightest gold shade is amazing. Open it up. Tap some of the pigment in. It might look like a tiny bit, but it goes a long way. Taking this small angled brush into the brush. I need to get this right. Need to get this right for you to see. You'll see in the cutaways anyway how amazing this is. Just looks like I've melted gold into my skin, like it's molten. Oh my gosh. Then that goes on the bridge of my nose. Like so. Can we see the highlighter here? Ding. Now, going to be taking some water, which I refilled into my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, because water is just what you really need. Don't really need anything else that's fancy. That just melts all the powders in together. Whilst that's drying, you can get your lashes ready. Now, on a day-to-day basis, I will wear the Ardell Wispy lashes. They're like that. I'm just reusing a pair I have now. I need to get more because I've only got 2 pairs left. Not including this. This is like, I don't know. I change them every 2 weeks. MAC Strip Down Lip Liner. Just gonna be lining my lips as usual. I've got my eyelashes on, by the way. And I have Josie on FaceTime.
Hi!
Can we go to sprinkles, please? Because I really want a waffle with Oreos on and Nutella.
Okay, I'll normally get that one. What one should I get? Strawberries and bananas.
With white chocolate.
I don't want chocolate.
You don't want chocolate? Cream, ice cream.
Yeah.
Nah, chocolate. On my lips, I'm going for gloss. Kiko, one that Josie got me in number 17. Now this makeup look done, I'll straighten my hair and then I'll see you in a bit.